I just know Annie's gonna be a ranger one day, just like her mom.
Right.
The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right here.
Good day, chop.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Akila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
You got my nerves already.
Ah, that'd be Solomon Coe, who stuck a shovel in the ground right here over 160 years ago.
What, this spot?
That first settlement grew to become the city you see today. And let me tell you, it was no small hardship to make that dream a reality. Yes, indeed, this place has a proud and noble history. Why, for some of us, it's practically hallowed ground. That's why I like to meet each and every person who comes here, to make sure they know what a special place our city is.
Terrible, honestly. Shut up, you can't.
You're more than welcome.
I should have done it.
As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown. The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today. You've got a few choices. The cantina in the rock is famed throughout the The hitching post ain't been open long, but most folks seem... Aggie's is a bit of an acquired taste, you might say. Like I said...
Mate, honestly, you bore me to death the way you talk.
You really are new around. Aquila's every bit as dangerous as it is beautiful. Foremost among them is the Ashtar. I'd tell you more, but you might not sleep so good. Long as you stay on the right side of it... Ah, It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. As mayor of the city, the Freestar Rangers are headquartered in the upper floors. I like to think that means they're always... I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the marsh... Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's...
Cool.
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst. Simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's a no wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help. He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack. Full of himself, and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here. Of course, of course. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Akila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashtar overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves. The Hassanoves were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Akila City. They helped good old Solomon Coe a time or two. but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues. Eventually, a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanov. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Akila. The call of the stars. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Akila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus.
Alright.
Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy.
Surprised you care about me.
Be careful, and look out for yourself.
Alright, that's just close by, innit? Torn muscle. Yeah, bloody serious.
Should we warn him about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own head.
Interesting. Don't know why it's struggling so much. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, this is where we're meant to be. Cool. Simple as that. It's really not that hard to do, really. Don't know why they can get nutrient seed added. Wonder what I can do with a nutrient seed. Just really shut the door behind us.
Brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. This looks amazing. I have to look at one more vacation photo. Doing his clock.
Going to Paradiso? Why? What on earth is this? Treasure wasn't here before.
That is good news. What was the holdup anyway? It's good to know the Filburns are still faithful to the cause. I hate to ask it,
Oh, for
but
God's sake.
I do need more help. Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me. A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least save me some errands. It's touch and go, sometimes. Pester too much, and they could turn their back on the project. Too little, and people suffer. So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine. More polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile. But the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory.
Good luck, love.
If it's any consolation, I feel that way often.
Great.
But it's noble to sacrifice your own pride for the benefit of others. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Once you're done with that, come back to me.
It's not the pride, it's the waste of time gone. Us more.
This means a great deal to me.
Well, let's start with the Trade Authority.
Akila City is bustling. One of the busiest trade authority branches in the galaxy.
Okay.
I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants and business people and local.
With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person. After all, the trade authority's work is...
Fair enough. Good,
well,
good
like the
pitch.
name says, we promote... I won't bore you with all the minutiae, and what I will say is that a steady flow of goods and a scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy.
I do have need of a courier. A simple job, the timetable, but it requires discretion. Take this message to the Den. There's a trade authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this.
Certainly. We offer cargo hauling. It's more or less what you'd expect. If you're interested, I'd recommend checking. You'll see mission boards, typically. Several companies and organizations utilize the mission boards to post one.
The Trade Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies. The Trade Authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much. I'm done discussing this matter.
I'm not.
Got it.
Jeez. Where have we been? I know.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
Who said that? You. It's terrible, love.
Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory.
Fair enough.
I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
Do you test them?
When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings.
True.
Oh, so Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Akila City. I'll send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation. You are quite welcome. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, not really.
You take care.
I will. I'm gonna go back to the guy that I already spoke to. Yeah. Honestly, one of these days, I'm gonna go crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Surely running is not really going to cure my torn muscle, but like, whatever, sure. No, I'm just endlessly running. So I do things, mate. I jump through the window at all times.
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business.
Yeah, sure, mate. What are you looking at me for? Huh?
What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory.
Good to know.
I don't expect an outsider to understand how Akila City
Okay.
has been run for generations.
Sorry, mate.
Are we done?
Sure. Well, to be fair, I don't really like you, so I'm not bothered that I said
A
that.
genuine pleasure talking to you.
This is one of us.
Should be avoided at all costs. Do not attempt to engage. Report any sightings immediately to United Colonies authorities. Seek shelter and wait for a Marine detachment to jump in and eliminate the threat.
Terramorph is real, guys. Beware. But the end of humanity as we know it. We've already seen where it was made because it was literally the second place we ever went to. 360 ship. Better not ask me to do something else for you. I have a gun, I'm not afraid to use it.
Elias and Raisha both sent their donations. Thank you. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith. Some days are easier than others. For example, because of you today is one of the days which gives me strength instead of sapping it. And Zara Philborn came by and told me what you did to help her. You fought Ashta, and you didn't even bother to mention it to me.
Who cares?
I just don't know what. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm.
I'll just keep him, Wolflight.
You more than deserve it.
Actually, no, I do want them. Go on, I'll try to see how I might.
And people say I'm too altruistic. I have one more thing for you to do. But I hope it's more of a reward.
Better be.
This is part of the Intelliwit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors.
Come on then. Where are you?
Thank you for saving my husband.
Saving your husband.
Amira said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means.
Don't make a big deal out of it. That is so peak.
Over here in Akila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
Bless you. Oh, she's giving me money as well. You see that, Sam? You see that? Making money. I'm not here, guys. I'm not here. I'm not here. Get away from my ship, though.
You never know what you'll find. This place is...
Whew. Is this the farm? Okay. Doesn't really look like a farm. How much noise do you need to make, lad? Sam? I can't wait for when they introduce like that food button. I don't know if you've seen the patch notes that they're planning to do. Knife. Don't think this is going to be a good idea, but... Mess with me, mate. Ow.
Life in all its messy.
Shut up, Sam.
Won't lie. Later.
I'll take that chair, that's quite nice. It's a complete prison. Why are so many people in cages here? Who's trying to attack me now? It's quite nice, this. Fair enough. Should we talk to Frank first? Interesting, interesting.
So you sold 3 pickups today?
Yeah, might get some more on the back end. Your casserole sealed the deal.
Don't you need to wait for the contract to be signed?
This ain't the UC. We shook hands and the deal's done. Should have the contract signed tomorrow.
My cousin works for Deimos, and he says the approval process for a big deal can take months.
That's life under the boot for you. Business keeps going this good, and it'll make dealing with these pretentious core jerks worth it. This place will never have a future if everyone's fixated on the past.
Hello.
Akila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the reception I've gotten. I come here offering business, employment opportunities, and they practically spit in my face. I'm a senior vice president. Cut my teeth with mineral acquisitions for some of the pricier things we need for the ships. I was really looking forward to having my own region to manage. But now... That's right on the money there. So Ron Hope assigns me to Akila City, and I'm excited, right? Could be a plum assignment. But I need a place to sleep here, so I bought some prime real estate for me and my girl. And damn it, you'd think I plowed through a sacred burial site. Listen, I'm not the one selling some priceless historical manor. That's not on me. That's just the thing, isn't it? It's not really. All the manors on the core were built by the founders. But this isn't some sort of sacred ground, right? It's just housing. And the owners before, some nobody third-tier family. But it's the core. Ha! Like I care. And don't forget the damned realtor. Thanks for hearing me out. Hope you have a better day than I've had. I committed the great sin. The fact it was in the core is apparently grounds for me to face a firing squad, based on the looks I've been getting. Everyone seems to think the core is some kind of sacred ground, only fit for worthy descendants of the city founders to live in. Well, real estate is real estate. I don't give a damn where it is. The place was for sale, and I bought it. I didn't cheat or do anything wrong.
I mean, it's fair enough,
If people don't like it that an outsider bought one of their ancient family residences, then it's their problem and not mine.
They should just buy it off you.
Who the who? Wait. Hassanov. You mean the family that owned this manor? Oh, hell. Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good as anyone else around here. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands. No questions asked. Suit yourself. But there's no way Elias Cartwright or any of those other core snobs will offer you anything close.
Oh, I need to go find out.
Ugh, I didn't expect Akila City to be so... No, it's fine.
Let's go find out. I mean, 10,000 credits, you know, just speaking my language, you see. Wish I could get a bit more, though, like 20k. Pooh. Just give me the mana, actually. Give me the mana. Boo. Oh, hey. Scared him, look at him. Shot himself. Trousers change colour, look. Jeez. It's alright, mate. I'm not going to hurt you.
I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hassanovs never sat right with him. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core. No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. We've got real laws here in Akila City. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
10k, mate, I'm fuming. 2.5k. Oh. Should have given it to fucking Frank. Why can I hear his offer, but I can't hear his offer? It's a joke. 7.5k I've missed out on there. Oh, hello.
Well, look who it is. How are the settled systems treating you? Make any enemies yet?
Good old hunter pal, mate.
Waiting. I do a lot of that these days. But the shortest path to a goal sometimes requires patience.
Fair enough.
Good for you. Let's hope you stay on top then. Once you start making a real impact on the universe, there's always more and more people who end up on the losing side of your decisions. Someone always gets hurt. You and I might agree there. But someone always comes along thinking there's a better way. That they can help. Take the United Colonies, or even the Freestar Collective. Both of them full of people trying to make the settled systems better. But that didn't stop them from fighting each other. I guess that's just the nature of things, isn't it? People start by thinking they're doing the right thing, and then your version of what's right collides with someone else's. Why even bother? You can play the game of power, call it leadership, call it righteousness, but it's all manipulation in the end. Better to just let people be. A single person achieving their own ends is at least honest. Helping people is just another form of control. Ah, there I go again. I was in danger of waxing philosophical last time, and now I'm knee-deep in it. I should stop while I'm ahead. I'll catch you around.
Oh, it's always fun to chat to you, mate. What's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, bless me. What on earth?
How did you catch me?
You just kind of just walked into me, mate.
What? Shit. Yeah? Thief? I mean, no. Yes? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Security.
Everyone, don't move!
Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbang. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Well, it's just crouch walking, weirdo.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
Yeah.
Now that's a terrifying thought. I got it from here. Akila City owes you again.
So, yes.
And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
Annie. Annie, come here. What's she in the rock for? Just Dwayne Johnson. Don't tell me you're pestering. Wait, that is your mum, to be fair.
Hey there.
So I forgot about that, Annie. Sorry.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
What do you want?
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right?
Did, to be fair.
I knew it!
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
Can you look at me when you speak to me, please?
Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us.
Hi, August.
Bit random.
Hey there, Annie. What's new with you?
I feel for the folk in the Strad.
Was updated and deputized. What do you even have to do? Oh. I don't want to go do that.
I try and give a credit or two to the low house.
Secret outpost. You telling me you ain't doing that?
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
Alright, mate. Don't actually want to be here, me, so. Oh.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Bit of a weird question to ask.
Sure. Do you think he would have liked you?
You! This here is our find.
Well,
so
if you listen to your
get
grandpa,
the hell out,
Solomon
or we'll
Coe
kill
would
you.
have given me a good whooping.
The lair of the Mantis is ours.
But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
Get the hell out now. 3.
That's what I was going to do, mate.
We made that look easy.
What? Why did his body end up over here?
Waste not, need not. I don't think we're alone.
This pistol's amazing. It's really hard to hit. Oh. Now that's a shot. Sam, son off, mate. I think we're gonna do this.